Hello and welcome to the fourth episode of
Messed Rambles.
So anyway, this is episode 4 of Mess Rambles, and today, actually, I'm running out of things to say. If you guys want to go back to the next video and actually vote for what game I should do for my first gaming series on one of my other channels, I'm pretty sure there are links to the other channel in that video. If there isn't, just tell me and I'll add them and stuff. Okay, well, I'm not sick anymore. I'm not really wheezing into the microphone, but I do hold my breath when I talk, and I may actually breathe into the mic as usual. But before, I was actually wheezing a little bit. Yeah, that's when I was sick. Now I just have the sniffles. Well, anyway, today's episode is Pokemon. I'm not gonna sing the song. Okay, well, the point is, Pokemon over the years, I want to say it has branched into two different, into two different fan bases for one. Because, well, today, people don't really like the anime since I don't like it because it's not good. There's no really decent story development in the anime. Well, in each and every game, they do put story development, and it's actually somewhat decent to being actually good. What was it? In the anime, the protagonist is Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town. He is in the Kanto region, and the first, I want to say, 4 regions were all in Japan. The 5th region is was actually the United States, and the last region is apparently Europe, is what I have heard because of the promo video for it. There's a picture, there's a small glimpse of the Eiffel Tower. My thing for the 6th generation will be in a separate video, hopefully with a certain guest that should be doing the co-op channel with me, the collaboration channel, or wherever. Yes, I have a collaboration channel, but blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna go into details. If you guys want to ask questions, I'll answer them in the comment section when being asked. Well, Pokemon has the anime, which isn't good. The games that is good, but people don't even go to the 3rd generation. They go to the 1st generation, and some go to the 2nd generation, but when it gets to the 3rd generation, they just give up on it because there is too much water. I want to say that it wasn't too much water, because that region's legendary Pokemon was a water type and a ground type. So I want to say it actually did have a good 50-50. Actually, it was more like 60-40. 60% being ground, 40% being water. Just because there's a lot of water doesn't mean it's taking up most of the map. It would be more around that, if not 50-50. So after that, most people would just stop. I actually, however, do like Pokemon in the 3rd generation. My favorite would be Blaziken. First, firefighting type starter, but after a while, they really need to stop that. I mean, why would Tepig turn into something that looks like a fire type sumo wrestler in its 2nd evolution? It's like the 2nd evolution is training. The 3rd evolution is, what the fuck happened to you? I do not want to see you again. And I actually personally usually love the fire type starters. I love Charmander. I love Cyndaquil. Toadal could go suck a dick. If anyone likes Toadal, I'm talking about you people. No, not really. No, not really. But personally, I don't like Toadal. I just don't like it myself. 3rd generation Torchic and that family was amazing. 4th generation Infernape, I did not like it, but I just didn't like it. But it did introduce me to one of my favorite moves, that the fire starters do learn. They eventually learn, was it Flame Blitz, Flare Blitz, blah blah blah, something. It's something that's related to Fire Blitz. That's what it's called. But fifth generation, that was the first generation I did not pick a fire star. After seeing what the fire star turned into, it just got worse and worse. And no, I was not gonna pick Oshawott ever. If people say that is the best Pokemon in fifth generation, I will murder you. That sure, its final evolution is cool, but the first form, it's a derp Pokemon. The second form, it's like I'm mad because I'm a derp Pokemon still. The third evolution, it's like I'm somewhat cooler, but I'm still actually a derp Pokemon in disguise. Well, Snivy is just cooler, coolest Pokemon ever. Sure, it's a snake. If you don't like snakes, go fuck yourself. And sure, I'm raging a little bit, but seriously, Oshawott, yay, sucks. What is it? I've heard it's an otter, but I don't even know what it is. It's like the producers of the people who actually make the Pokemon gave their 5-year-old son a paper and a marker. It's like, hey, make me something with this. I'll be back to you in about 5 days. You better give me something, or you're going back in the corner, and I will not just duct tape you in hostage in the corner this time. I will put a gun up to your head with your hand glued to it. Wait, if you do not pull the trigger, I will. That's pretty much how it goes. And yes, I know that was probably the most horrifying sight ever, but that's pretty much what Oshawott looks like to me. I probably went into a little too much detail there. Well, I'm not even gonna go into 6th generation because there's possibly gonna be a potential video on that. Well, anyway, I'm pretty sure this is pretty much the end. No. This is not the end of my rant. I'm gonna keep going. I am going to keep going and waste about 30 more seconds of your time with this unrelated silence of content. It's not even silent anymore. It was silent for about a second, but now it's not. I'm wasting your time now, and I hope you like it. Okay, that's the end of my video now. If you enjoyed, click like. Also, tell me what you want me to talk about later. And also, please go back to the last video and vote for what I should do to my for my gaming channel. That's what the vote meant. It was nothing political.